What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys my review for Boruto episode 257. So starting from here on, I'm going to be making an effort to catch back up on the Boruto anime. This time for sure I'm going to be posting these episode reviews fairly consistently until I catch up. So I will be making an effort for that in the next few weeks, starting from this video on. My next video should be a review on the new Dragon Ball Super movie, Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So if you are interested in that, look out for that on my channel in perhaps a day or two. So that'll be out soon too. Let's talk about episode 257. So this episode starts with Naruto being asked to make a guest appearance in a Kagemasa movie. And if you don't know, that's a popular movie star now in the Naruto world. And Naruto is in a bit of a dilemma because he already planned on taking a few days off to go to the hot springs with his family, because apparently Himawari won like a raffle trip or something like that. So this is nice though that Naruto's, taking some time back. And I know that's next episode because I saw the preview and I've covered the spoilers. So I know that Uzumaki family trip's coming up as well. But it's nice that Naruto's actually taking some time off to spend with the fam while, I'm getting to the part where he finds a solution for this. So pretty much they need him because the movie apparently ends with a Rasengan, and Naruto's disappointed that he may have to bail on Himawari now. But as that's about to happen, Konohamaru's there at the time, and he actually volunteers to take his place. And I think that's very in character for Konohamaru, because Konohamaru is a guy who really looks up to Naruto, and on top of that, he is always someone who's been pretty respectful to the image of the Hokage. It's been something I guess you could say he's very passionate about, because you can just tell by the way he talks. I guess that's the best way to put it. But Konohamaru, after he gets this mission, he goes and he meets Kagemasa and the directors on the rest of the film that they're making, and Konohamaru pretty much gets a Hokage robe, and I thought that it looked really good on him. And it's just a cool little thing, compared to, I guess, his normal outfit. So hopefully one day down the line, maybe towards the end of Boruto, maybe when Boruto ends, or who knows if they're even going to do it, but I really hope they get him right at some point, and make him like really relevant for some big fights. That would be really cool to see, and I really hope that he does eventually get that Hokage title that he aspires to get. So, something else that I thought was cool is that we got to see Hokage Naruto edited with this old hair look. So the hairstyle he had in Naruto Shippuden, except he would be an adult now pretty much. So that was like a little tease for the fans. So pretty much the situation at the movie, or with the movie, is that there's some new directors who are taking the easier route with the films now, using more so CGI. And Konohamaru isn't a fan of that either, because he wants to make Lord 7th, aka Naruto, look as cool as possible. And that's what I was speaking about earlier, about how Naruto is someone Konohamaru really views in high regard. And just the Hokage title, I guess he wants the rest of the world to see how cool they truly are and how amazing they are as well. So, the director that was not feeling the old style and wanted to do CGIs, he threw a fit over an outdoor scene, or a couple outdoor scenes that some staff did behind his back, and he ended up firing most of the core staff. The rest of the cast, though, even though they were fired, they thanked Konohamaru for even having the outside shoot happen, and they're all drunk while they're talking about this. It's just nighttime, and that Konohamaru is still called back for his role the next day while the others were fired. But for whatever reason, that one director really wasn't feeling the outdoor scenes and just wanted to go the CGI route. I guess he wanted to take the easy way out for whatever reason. So that just adds in, a little bit of a problem for the episode, for the characters to solve. So, the next day, when Konohamaru is heading to film, a hostage situation is occurring. And while that happens, one of the, I guess, newer directors or people of the staff that was fired turns out to be the hostage. So Konohamaru rushes over there and he actually beats up the bandits while wearing his Hokage cape. And the old directors happen to start recording the scene at the time, so everything works out really well. Konohamaru hits the bandit's leader with like a thought-provoking line about his parents. Kind of stuns him for a second. I just thought that was a little thing there that he did in the episode that is very, talk no jutsu like. So I thought it was worth mentioning. So pretty much this bandit leader has a strong paper bomb, like one that's stronger than a normal paper bomb, and he plans on taking everyone out with him. So pretty much blowing up a little bit of a radius of the village and causing some damage. And right then, Kagemasa appears as well, and he pretty much creates Konohamaru an opening, but Konohamaru wasn't able to cut through the paper bomb because he has a rusty kunai, which was another thing Naruto and Shikamaru were telling him about at the start of the episode, because it seems like, he goes on a lot of missions or he does a lot of training, but I guess he hasn't been taken too well care of his kunai, and that came back to bite him here. Next, what happens is that Kagemasa punches the bandit next, even when Konohamaru ended up not being able to cut the paper bomb, so he bought him a little more time. And right then, he asks Konohamaru then if he's gonna give up. And obviously, this is being filmed for the movie as well, so perfect timing, because Konohamaru has an amazing scene next, one of my favorite scenes of the episode for sure, and probably one of my favorite scenes, I guess, in the last 30 episodes, 40 episodes of Boruto, because we really haven't seen, I guess, too many crazy scenes, I guess, that really excited me like this. So we got an amazing little scene here of Konohamaru recalling the kind of Hokage that he wants to be, and he takes the paper bomb out in the air with the Rasengan, and it was some really nice art and some nice animation there. It was done really well, and he got flashes of Naruto as well as third Hokage, his grandpa, of course, and he reuttered his desire as well to he was talking about what kind of Hokage he wants to be in the future. So that tells us as fans that he still wants to be that. He has mentioned it a few times, but he doesn't mention it as much as, I guess, his old days, like, in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. But just really well done. Was not expecting it to be that nice, and really happy with how they did him this episode. I really am. And then to wrap things up, everyone gets hired back because of how nice everything turned out, and what great action scene they just got from a real situation. And to end off the episode, Konohamaru is seen at his house fixing up his kunai, and he says that he's got to remember where he's came from. So he's thinking, more of his roots, thinking about where he's come from and where he wants to go in the future. I just hope that they, going down the line, if they want to keep doing these little episodes with them, every 20-25 episodes, if they don't want to put them in big arcs for now, and they want to do this is cool for the moment, because I'd rather have that rather than them, just throwing him in a fight just for him to get beat up and look bad, until they, decide to write him better or give him some sort of power up as well, teach him some new jutsu or something like that. I think he should stay out of the super major arcs for the moment, just so his character doesn't really look, much worse to the others. So, all in all, I really liked this episode. I thought it was somewhere around a good to a pretty good episode, especially for a one-off episode. So I'm going to give it a 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. And I would say that if you guys haven't, definitely check out the Konohamaru scene. Overall, though, if you want to check out the episode too, I would recommend, just because it's a fun little, comedic episode with some cool scenes. So give it a go if you're interested. But that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, especially if you guys are a fan of the Boruto anime, the Boruto manga, or just the whole Naruto Boruto franchise in general. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.